Hello everyone, and welcome to another part of Vexx. This time we're doing the Tempest Peak Manor. A big name for quite a world, but right now we're going to do something that is actually the longest. We are actually going to, well, we're going to get these fucking souls out of the way. Because this is where it starts. This is where you have to go to different areas to get your 100 souls, because there is less than 100 in the main area. Anyway, the first thing we're going to get is this little pages around here, right next to the piano, because we got to get all those pages. And since there's a sundial challenge here, that means the sundial is around here somewhere. You might have noticed also that the enemies and this music seems to be pretty dramatic. And the enemies have turned a darkish color. That's because it's nighttime right now, and that means the enemies are going to take more hits to kill and going to be stronger on us. So we should change the time today. Sundial is right over here, by the way. The meter we have to be on to unlock the sundial challenge is right there. So just put it right here. And there we go. The sundial challenge will be unlocked, but we're not going for that. We're going for the souls. I would like to say this, there is going to be a lot of jump cutting. I'm actually going to skip parts of this level because the areas that I have to go through to get these souls, I actually don't want to spoil those areas until I actually get, you know, to the point where it... Oh wait, here we go. This is what happens when you actually go down here and you don't escape. Instant death. He just gobbles you up and you're dead. You don't want that to happen. So now that's done, it's now time to go ahead and get these souls, because that's important. So we'll follow this direction. You'll notice there's an Xbox here. We're playing the PS2 version, but this was mainly originally for the Xbox. There is no PS2 here, nor is there a GameCube here, because it was also for GameCube. This was mainly an Xbox game. And, well, as you can see, didn't really get anywhere. Also, that's a weird Xbox controller. Just a joystick and those buttons. One joystick, by the way. What a shit controller. Anyway, after fucking around with this, because we will have to do some of that for another Wraithheart later on, I believe it's only fair we go ahead and get those souls. And yes, there will be a jump cut here. I will be skipping. So I don't want you to see this certain area just yet. Not until I get another Wraithheart. And you will see that Wraithheart pretty soon, as right when I jump cut out, because we'll be at the end of it. But I'm not going to get that Wraithheart because, well, then I would have to show you the thing, wouldn't I? And then we have to do all the soul shit all over again, and I don't want to do that. Oh, by the way, get ready to get used to those fuckers flying around, because they are going to be an annoyance here. A huge fucking annoyance. Oh, and get ready to have some fun trying to get up there. You have to do what I did there. Anyway, we're nearing the point in which we will... Yeah, we'll get to that. We're nearing the point in which we'll get to the area that I'm gonna have to skip completely so I don't spoil anything. So, get ready. There's gonna be a big jump cut. In about 5 minutes, I'm gonna be shaving off this LP. In fact, I've pretty much shaven off at least 10 minutes. So yes, this will be a two-parter. And so, we're almost there at that area. There's the opening. And there's an asshole who tried to get smart with me and tried to hurt me there without me knowing. So, here comes the jump cut. And yes, it's a big one. See? Now, wouldn't it be nice if that just happened where you go up here and you just jump up here? Well, I'm not gonna get the Wraithheart because, again, we're going for the orbs, not the Wraithheart, so we're skipping that shit. Notice also how the orbs have... Oh, wait, here's a new enemy. To beat this enemy, you have to jump up it and then do the blast on it. Anyway, you'll notice that, that was a big jump in souls from, like, 20 to 60. So there was, like, 40 souls in that area. But again, I'm not showing you that area because, again, I need to show you the... That's for the Wraithheart run. That's for when I have to get that Wraithheart. And we're not going for that Wraithheart. That's later on. You'll notice this green stuff here and that's jiggling around when I'm touching it. We have no idea what that is. It could be anything. Also, there's this part of a drink in it, like a straw in it, and there's some souls there. Apparently, people died for a drink. Quite a straw. Now, over here by that box is something with a spoon on it. Let's go to these containers. And there it is. I don't know what this is, but we can jump on the spoon. What does jump on the spoon do? It does this. Yep, there's a life there. Might as well get it. 10 lives aren't going to do much for me, so let's go ahead and get some lives. Because yes, this is where the game gets harder. Much harder. I'd like to remind you that while I have completed every single one of these levels 100%, I've never been the final boss. For good reason. Not because of this LP, but because of different reasons. So, now we got the life. It's now time to continue on over to this area where the book is, because there's a sink. The sink also leads to a Wraithheart. I am not going down the sink. Right, so there's a moving platform around here, which I just noticed, but it's too late. So, here I am waiting. Well, I'm almost there, by the way. 75 souls, so I only need 25 left. We can get those 25 here by the bookshelf. You might be hearing a Wraithheart beating real fast. I'm going to show you where that is later. So let's get these souls. Because we're getting close now. That 40 soul boost actually did help. Because again, there is less than 100 here. So I think it's best for me to actually get these souls here. Alright, so by the time we get these, it should be at 94, so there's no more over here, so I'll have to go back and climb the the bookcase because we need 6 more to get that Wraithheart. There are 2 locations that I can go for. One is a short route, but it's hard to get to. And the other is a long route, but it's easy to get to. So I take the hard route or the long route. We have to get up here first, so do a little high jump here. Here we are. So this is the short route. There are 6 souls in there in that fish tank. It's also a mini game there, but we're not doing the mini game. Not yet. There's also some annoying enemies, but I'll get rid of them. It's hard because of the fact you need to figure out a way to get up there, and I kind of fail. Yeah. I'll get in there, like, in the next time I go for the mini game. But right now, I can't. Because I forgot how to get in there. Again, this is one of those specific jumps you need to do. Those very annoying ones. Like back in, you know, the last level with the fucking paintings. Of that fucking mountain. It's just no different. You need a specific jump. But right now, let's forget that and go for this radio, which will increase this antenna. And we'll now go for the longest route. That's how long it is, because there it is. Our last couple of, you know, souls. And thus, that is our 29th Wraithheart. So far, so good. So that's the, well, the longest Wraithheart completed. Now it's time to go for these other Wraithhearts. The first one has to do with that console. This one's kind of specific. First of all, there's a remote here. We didn't see that at all, but it's on the edge of the couch. So, we need to look to our right. If we press it, we get this shit on the screen. And if you press it again, it just turns off. Now, I actually forgot what I'm supposed to do next, because, again, it's specific. I thought all I had to do was, like, jump on it and just, like, hit the big thing up there, or hit one of those buttons on top of it, but no. Because that's a bit too easy now, isn't it? I thought I had to do something with the controller, but no, that's wrong too. And this is not the challenge. That's just a screen. That's just gonna be doing that every time. So I thought I must be doing something wrong with this remote. It has to be something else, but no. You wanna know what you have to do to actually get the challenge working? All you have to do is just smack it. Just smack the Xbox. You're thinking I'm kidding, right? I'm not. Yeah. All you have to do is just hit your Xbox. Well, isn't that how you get your Xbox on? You just punch the fucking thing? That's what I do. So now we're playing Breakout. And I fucked up. So I'm trying to get kind of used to this. You don't go off, luckily, but it's kind of awkward because usually you would. Now, this isn't a pattern, and if it goes left or right, that's the pattern. It's always the same thing. The paddle and the way it is does not change anything with the Wraithheart. Because yes, that's a Wraithheart. So I forgot what the pattern is and I fucked up here. So now I'm on my last life and I'm pretty sure if I fuck up this entire game, I lose a heart. I mean, no, I lose a life. Sorry. So let's try and avoid losing our lives. Again, all you have to do is just know the pattern. Once you know the pattern though, you just have to follow it, make sure you don't lose your Wraithheart, and then eventually you will beat this. and you'll get your Wraithheart. How nice. And so, that is our 30th Wraithheart. Only 30 to go. Right, so, we're halfway there. So, what's the next one? Well, this is actually a short one. Because it's actually not that hard to get to. It is a bit difficult to do, but it's unique compared to many of the things in this game. What you're going to be seeing is pretty unique. This is not the entrance, but the entrance is actually in the violin. You know that, if you haven't played this, you know SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom? Where you go to the dream worlds? Welcome to Squidward's Dream. The Vexx edition of it, I mean. Everything here is basically a musical instrument, or a few notes, or anything that has to do with music. Now, I kind of don't know if the music here goes with how far you're going in this level, or it's just how it plays. But as I'm doing good, and then I fuck it up here, music restarts. So I'm pretty positive that the music actually plays as you progress through. Otherwise, it's looping the same shit. I like that. I find that unique. If it's actually doing that. And yes, the music just farted. And what I have to do here is I have to play all three of those piano notes, but if you go into here, in the trumpet, you will find some more souls and 2 lives. And a dead end. I actually forgot how to go for this place. Also, the camera's an asshole when you go in here. I hate this camera when it's in here. Because it just does that, it glitches. So I forgot what I had to do here, because I forgot about the piano bit. I forgot you had to press the 3 piano notes there. Because the thing will happen if you do that. And I thought I had to jump up to that pole. Bad idea, I didn't even do it, because I knew it would be a bad idea. I honestly didn't know what I was supposed to do. Because I forgot. Because again, it's been a while since I played this game, so I'm going to forget these kinds of things. But eventually I do press these, which is right now. And then, platform increases. Those are some evil trumpets, or horns. Insert your Homestuck reference here. And yes, that pole is indeed glowing. It's a special kind of pole. By the way, it's a violin. And that's an asshole. But here's what... Okay, there's another life here, and it's kind of interesting because it's by this drum. There's a button here. If you press it, this happens. You can actually grind for lives here, and that's actually kind of useful. And again, this area is really unique, considering. Like, This game has really unique level design, I will say that much. And I really like this game for it. Oh, by the way, yes, if you get crushed by those things, it's a one-hit kill. I mean, why would that change? Right, so we're nearing the Wraithheart. Only a few more little jumps here and there, and we'll make it there. Now, I forgot what I had to do here, but that forgetting is pretty quick. You know, because I figure it out. I have to climb up here. And then we get these notes. Like I said, it's not just instruments, it's also, you know, notes you would find on a, you know, an instrument paper. I spelled it. Oh, god damn it. A musical sheet, that's it. So we're nearly there. The Wraithheart is just over there by these two notes. Also, these notes move randomly. And that is our 31st Wraithheart right now. See you in part 2 of this.